I would suggest Detective Inspector Hector.
Dealing with people isn't really my thing.
Your demands are the delusional, ludicrous gibberish of a raving half-wit.
Today, something will be done.
What's this?
It's a Who Cares badge. Everyone's wearing them. Who cares about Clapper's reek? You do. Operation Clapper's cleanup is about to begin.
This is the pub, lads.
I'm going to single-handedly track down this son of a dog end.
Can I help?
I'll work it out myself. He's the tourist info bloke from Cottage Park. Something big is about to go down in Clapper's reek. Where the hell am I this time? I feel like I ate the floor of a chicken shed and the chickens. What's that awful smell? Oh, I hope it's not me again. Not the worst place I've ever woken up in. Oh well, let's see if we can get someone's attention. Nurse! That's a new one. Something tells me this ain't Clapper's Royal. The severed cow's leg on the floor should have been an early clue. And what the hell am I wearing? I should charge myself for indecent exposure. Festive. Boy, I remember the last time I got caught out without me severed cow's leg. That was embarrassing, let me tell ya. Cheeky sod. I really hope it's the relaxing sounds of the Amazon rainforest. Now I can record the last wheezing breaths of my own death rattle.
Hector, my most reliable accomplice.
Barnsley.
Once again, I have your undivided attention. I witnessed your shabby attempt at justice, and it was to some extent commendable. Commendable, yes, but not enough to stop a man like me. I have big plans for this town, and you came fairly close to splitting them asunder. Now that you're out of the way, I really must be getting on with business, so I'll wrap this monologue up sharpish. Welcome to a little place I've suitably named the Death Tank. You have a small decision to make. In a few minutes, the septic tank you stand in will fill with putrid slurry, the smelly kind. The solution to your freedom lies in this piece of leisure equipment you see before you.
Leisure? That's a treadmill.
It's time to run for your life, Hector. Farewell.
Up yours, you son of a ball licker.
Oh, by the way.
Though I am flattered he's gone to all this effort for me, why didn't he just club me to death while I was asleep? Seems easy enough. Oh, super. This might get me 20p at the Oxfam. Enough already. Maybe I'll just try it for a bit. I'm getting curious as to what he has in store. Oh, this goes against everything I stand for. Buggeration, Lambert, I'm almost glad to see you.
My gosh, Hector, what has he done to you?
Look away. You don't want to see this. I'm surprised you even recognise me. I must have lost about 10 stone so far. Guys!
Where are we? And how come all of a sudden you want to get in shape?
Well, I thought I'm trapped in a room full of faeces. Now's a good time to start a 6-week fitness plan. Oh, retardation, Lambert. I'm trying to save our lives.
Ugh, I'm in a filthy, gangrenous tub. My two biggest fears at once, dirt and my fear of one day turning into a human prune. The toaster I don't mind so much. There's a bit of heat coming off it.
You do know what happens when a live toaster mixes with water, don't you?
Phew, yeah, soggy toast.
Death by toaster.
Holy flip.
We're definitely not getting out of this one alive, Lambert.
Oh, crumbs. I'll never see Philomena on TV again.
I knew I should have been a sheriff. It takes too much force of will to get back on this thing every time. Right, gonna make a run. Well, a hobble for it. And now, I have a crumpled pinata. Score. That should hold off the river of crap for a bit. Now, what's next? Oh, yeesh, the day never ends. I think I liked it better when it was dark. There might be a small part in here I could use as a lockpick. I don't know where my ideas come from, but they're always so flippin' brilliant.
It's like they're channeled through you from a higher being.
Nah, they're all mine.
Way to go, boss.
I was picking locks before you were off your mother's teat.
You know, sometimes...
Don't finish that sentence. That's one heck of a plug-hole. Another one of those situations where I'm glad I'm so hefty. I'd likely cause a blockage.
We're almost home free. Which one of us is going down now?
Let's see. Which one of us is shaped like a beanpole?
Oh, you know I suffer from claustrophobishness.
Do we really need another game of cheese cracker soup?
There's no point. I always lose. I'm beginning to think you just make up the rules as you go, so I always end up with a short straw.
No, there are clear set rules to the game. I'll explain them to you one day.
Do you reckon there'll be spiders down there?
No, Lambert, there'll be no spiders, lions, tigers, bears, or grus, only copious amounts of crap.
Oh, I can probably handle that. With you as my partner, I deal with copious amounts of crap every day.
Lambert, was that bat chat?
I'll see you in China.
Well, I'll be blowed. I could have swore you was a newborn calf squeezing out of a cow's jacksie just then. Even had the same squeal at the end.
I shouldn't touch anything with a sharp point. I don't even use scissors without asking another adult for help. Oh, a farmer. They're always jolly and helpful. I'm sorry to trouble you, but do you know how to get a man out of a septic tank?
I do now. Though given the choice, I would have gone out the etch near the barn myself.
Do you have a phone I could use?
A what? Phone, you say? I never heard of one. What's that?
You never heard of a telephone? It's a communication device that transmits and receives the human voice over long distances.
Whatever you say, future man.
What are you doing out here at this late hour?
Doing my nightly patrol of the perimeter of Milan for uninvited ramblers.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to invite and welcome visitors to rural England.
Been setting out rambler traps too. Takes your leg clean off, they will. Won't be bloody rambling again any time soon. If you spot any, give us a shout. Oi, heads up. Damn, skimmed its leg. Listen, boy, you seem nice enough, but if I ever catches you this side of me fence, I'd have to shoot you in the face.
Understood. Have you observed any odd goings-on at this property of late?
I seen one fella round here, bearded chap, quiet sort. I tell you, but sometimes strange sounds coming from that there barn. Ain't like no man nor beast nor fowl I never heard. Besides that, old Barnsley seems nice enough. Stays away from me cows, and that's good enough sort for me.
When's the last time you saw Barnsley?
Just earlier this evening, actually. Kept going on and on about this clapfest what's it he's been planning for yonks. Don't reckon I'll go, though. Don't much like the general public, see?
Clapfest? What do you know about that?
Big old town festival. Something about the rebirth of Clapper's Reek or some such. Apparently the old lot's turning up for some spectacular event. Be town is there, though, and I can't stand the sight of them lot. So I'll just stay here and rub lotion onto Hillary and the girls.
Can you tell me anything else about Clapfest?
Only that the old town's coming out for it, which means I ain't.
Do you have any sort of transport I could employ?
All I've got's me 2 legs, same as you. Why, what's wrong with yours?
Oh, nothing. It's just quite a trek back to town.
Oh, you call 73 miles a trek? That's a light stroll, that is.
Bye, Mr. Farmer. Right, there's got to be another way into that horrible tank. I mean, surely that pipe's not how we got in there in the first... Oh, my days! It can't be. It is. It's a... Oh, no time for that now. I've got to focus. Now, where's Hector hiding? Hector?
No, you pissant, it's Daily Bleeding Thompson.
Oh, sorry, wrong hatch.
You nutty, it's me.
I'm gonna get you out of there, okay?
Good to hear the plan hasn't changed since a few minutes ago.
Not yet. I'll wait until Hector's out to tell him the good news. Perfect. Assuming Hector can climb a rope, that is. He's so chubby. I bet it'll be a struggle. I found a rope. Stand clear. Come on up.
Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Fire, hang on 1 second. Oh, there we go. On me way.
How'd you do that so fast?
Simple, I yanked out the pinata, then simply rode the cascading wave of crap to the top.
Same way you got to be a detective.
Watch it.
Hector, have you seen it?
Seen what? The decrepit barn or the complete absence of a curry house?
Look, we're saved.
I'm still not seeing it.
The combine harvester.
Is that what it is? I thought it was a cow chipper or something.
It's a 1957 McCracken Model 151B combine harvester. Back when I was 16, my dad and I spent the summer dismantling one of these together.
I didn't know you grew up on a farm.
What? No, a council estate. Anyway, I think I can get us back to Clapper's Reek.
What, on that? I doubt you can make it to the flipping barn.
Oh, just let me try. If it doesn't work, you can have half my paycheck.
I already take half your paycheck for protection money.
I meant the other half.
Deal.
Right, from what I can see here, we're in need of 3 things.
Oh, let me guess. Case of beer, rare steak and a hooker. Not fussy about the hooker so long as there's lots of beer first.
We need a spark plug.
Nay, probably stolen by local icks to build a potato gun.
We need a 7/8 spanner.
Hey, probably, okay, a spanner. There's no real joke there.
And we've got to find some nuts.
Well, you can't have mine.
Oh, it sounds odd, but it's like someone scoured this entire engine and stripped it of all the nuts.
And to this very day, the nut collector still roams these parts. Oh.
Stop it.
Spark plug, a spanner, and nuts. This plan can't fail.
That's the spirit.
If Lambert can get that thing going, I'll eat my underpants. Yeah, locked, as usual. And nothing to pick it, so I'm not even going to try. Now, this is an accessory I could get used to. Lambert, shake a leg.
Don't let go.
Don't tempt me.
Curious? No hay, no feed, no manure. It appears this barn is not a barn at all.
Being a barn, I kind of expected there to be a lot more, well, poo and stuff. Not that I'm complaining. Nice change from what I'm used to. I wonder what would happen if I took this pin and put it over here. And it all falls apart like a house of cards. We don't get a lot of evil geniuses in this town, mostly just evil imbeciles. I'm actually finding the premeditation rather refreshing. It's some sort of laboratory. Hey, I think I see a spanner on a table in there. Hey, it's a little baby badger. Hey there, little guy. Huh? Well, I'll be a monkey's Uncle Bob. A 7/8 spanner just like the one Lambert needs. Sometimes I can't believe my luck. Guess I'll just be on my way then. Always had a soft spot for badgers. Wait a sec. He's got some sinister device strapped to him. It's a lab-grade, high-tensile, 7-ply latex rubber glove. In certain situations, we call these Rough Riders. That glove is separating me from that badger for a reason. Seems to be locked, and there doesn't appear to be anything on this side to open it.
I'm going to try one of these buttons. Come on, Lambert. You can do this. As Hector always says, if there's any job not worth doing, get Lambert to do it. That's because he knows I'm reliable, you see. Okay, here goes.
Lambert!
Oh.
Greetings. The lab is now sealed.
It's Barnsley. Another trap.
Testing will commence in 10 seconds.
Where is that emaciated tash twangler?
I don't think he's here. I think it's all pre-programmed.
Doesn't make me feel any better. So was that cassette tape.
Test subject armed.
Something on this badger just beeped.
That's good news.
How is that good?
Because that means it's very likely you're not test subject.
Oh, brill.
Test commencing.
Sweet Enola Gay, he's detonated. Lambert, what the hell did you just do?
Don't pin this on me. Ingestion complete. Blood spell taking effect.
What the hell is arsenal? Wait, it's clearing. My unholy word, bloody badger's gone rogue. Lambert, I'm not too proud to tell you I'm not enjoying this. Definitely not letting it out of there now.
I'm going to try another button. Oh, there's one here that says open. It didn't work.
Yes, it did.
Technically, the open button did exactly what it said. The cage, you numpty! You opened the cage!
Oh, so I did. 2 chicks.
Lambert! Hey, chum, how about a slice of wet, tasty brown toast? Lambert, no one, repeat, no one at the station is to ever hear of this. We're clear?
For all I know, the next button is the horrible pressing death from above button. Third time's the charm? Or is it bad things come in threes?
I'm gibbering then. Start doing something. Anything.
Okie dokie.
Outside door controls. Test complete.
Nice work, Lambert. I've started to think of you as the son I never had. A horribly disfigured, unplanned and not particularly loved child. The sort of son you have no qualms about bringing behind the woodshed with a switch. But a child, all the same.
I will take what little sentiment I can from that and place it way down deep for later.
Now, can I just ask what the hell just happened?
Perhaps we should do a quick recap in case this is important later.
Right. First you locked me in.
It locked itself.
Then you played the glockenspiel,
It was the computer.
which pissed off the badger, causing it to explode with rage.
I think that sound made the device on the badger explode.
The badger was then replaced with a bastard badger from hell.
And whatever was in that black thing turned the badger into a
Bastard badger from hell?
well, for lack of a more technical description, yes.
Right.
Right.
So what in the name of Jesus Jessup horse trotters in a vat of urethane does any of this even mean?
I haven't a clue.
You really need that printed on a T-shirt.
I have. Last Christmas you got me that, remember?
I didn't get you anything last Christmas.
Oh, but I thought...
Ah, must have been your wife. She buys you things and puts my name on them so you don't feel like a reject. Here's your bloody spanner.
Thanks, boss. Right, the perfect spanner. Now I just need some nuts to tighten.
Looks a bit too rustic back there for my liking. I'll get Lambert to do it.
Okay. Wish me luck. I say, it's a bit dark, rather. Well, nothing up this way but trickster shadows and the stuff of nightmares. Phew! Ball bags! Crumbs. Why, ye be in ye wee dress, ye lanky, stanky giantess. That tiny man over there. He looks a bit like... Flippity flu, I were talking to you. What do you think he might be? You'd be knowing me little secret, do you be now wanting wee, I deedle do? I think it might. Ye might pass me in the woods and ne'er know it be myself in it at all. No, stop. There's no such thing. Just the effects of the sedative wearing off. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, what would Hector say if we were here? Probably something like, nice work, poop man, or something. Actually, he'd never say nice work. Oh, look at his little sack. I bet it's full of wishes or dreams or, dare I say, gold. First the McCracken 151B and now this. Best day ever. If I'm not breaking protocol here, are you really a really real leprechaun? Cuckoo, my pretty, see my sack of plenty. Ooh, ooh. You are. Oh, whew. For a second there, I thought you were just a crazy old man in the woods. From whence dost thou hail, O wood sprite?
Toss us in clearings, questions I'm fearings.
My name's Lambert. What's yours?
Names be not what you seek,
Oh, that's true. I already have a name.
but I'll tell you anyway. It's Daryl.
Can you help my partner and me get home?
Aye, partners be ye, nightly cycly in wee frisky whiskies. Aye. Nay.
Well, not partners. Partners. I am married, you know.
I know your type. Hands off me wee sack.
I told you I'm married.
Bags of help I be. Aye.
Bags. Are you saying you've got something helpful in your little bag there?
Just a wee peep then.
He's actually going to show me his nuts.
Care to touch me nuts for luck? Too slow. Yeah, ha.
Nuts? I thought you lot carried gold about with you.
Precious. More precious than precious.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Nuts are more valuable to me than gold at this moment.
Stay away from me gold.
Giving me gold is like giving an eel a woolly jumper. What I really need are those nuts.
Hands off me sack, ye wee dafty.
And as the legend goes, if I can catch you, I can have whatever I like.
Nay, me gold. Me.
Not for long. All right, little guy. Prepare to be caught. Quick, little guy.
Your toddle two be me wee be three, and the middle be the quiddle.
I don't have any idea what that means. Know any riddles? I love riddles.
My last is in jelly, but never in jam. Tasty on turkey, but loathsome on lamb. What am I?
Gravy?
I have 3 legs, yea, and none but one but two. Me life be but a sentence, but me snack be but a shoe. What am I?
A puppy that's been hit by a car. Was I right about the other one?
Paisley on a Wednesday. Paisley on a Wednesday, but parsley in his ear.
A handkerchief?
Fish in a tree. How can that be?
A bear. Fish is a verb, and he's fishing for honey.
What's big and purple and lies next to Ireland?
Great Britain?
My last is in jelly, but never in jam. Tasty on turkey, but loathsome on lamb. What am I?
A breath of air?
I have 3 legs, yea, and none but one but two. Me life be but a sentence, but me snack be but a shoe. What am I?
Are these even real riddles?
Nay, begone.
Just wait till I tell Hector. He'll be so... well, I'm excited anyway. Hector! There's a... Oh, you'll never believe me.
Go on, try me. I'm letting you fix the harvester, ain't I?
There's a tiny old man in the woods who seems to be very much like a...
Spill it, Lambert.
A leprechaun?
Lambert?
I saw him with my eyes. I saw his nutsack.
Let's get this straight. You met an old man in the woods and he showed you his nutsack.
Oh, this is all going so wrong. He had a sack containing the nuts we need for the McCracken. Please, I'm not mad. Philomena says I have a childlike openness to the other side. Just go and look.
Oh, ball bags, the things I do for you, Lambert. All right, in my own time. Great, a human. Oh, no, wait. I was wrong. He's just a farmer. I'm going to let Lambert talk to this guy. Seems about the same IQ level. I've got to be careful carrying this around on my person. I wouldn't want it to snap shut on me Jack's crackers. Let's see. Trees, sky, rocks, sticks. No bleeding leprechaun, Lambert, you complete soft pranny. The only fairy round here is fixing the harvester. What the hell am I doing? The only being round here dumb enough to get caught in that is Lambert. And I need him to fix the gut flipping Nora. This whole plan's absurd. It's done.
Ah!
Oh, crumbs. I think I may have upset the delicate balance of the forest.
You did this to me.
Funny, it doesn't seem so magical now.
Hee.
Well, fiddle-dee-dee, I've won.
Ah!
My victory seems somehow bittersweet. I'm really very sorry about the trap, but you magic sorts are always so tricksy.
Take them. Just let me out.
Are you really a leprechaun or just a smelly little person?
I was just having a bit of fun, you dozy tot.
So I can have the nuts?
Serious? You can have my bleeding firstborn. Just let me out. Ah!
It appears I'm not strong enough.
Fick! You're like a toddler in a man's body.
I'll have to get my partner. He's much stronger. Again, oh, I'm so sorry.
Did you get what you came for?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll be. I don't know what people see in trees. To me, they're just matches in waiting.
You don't happen to know where I can get any spark plugs, do you?
What the devil's a spark plug?
Well, it's a little white electrical engine part.
Ah, well, round here we call that a dew flicker. Hilary here loves to eat junk like that. Don't you, Hilary? As it happens, I saw her chewing on something like that yesterday. She's been moaning in pain ever since. Stuck down her back sphincter someplace.
Oh, the poor cow. I need that spark plug. Would you mind if I helped Hilary get it out?
What? You ask to touch another man's cow? You insult a dairy farmer where he stands?
Oh, no. No offence, I swear. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry for insulting you.
Oh, you went and done it now, boy. Offering to touch a man's cow, that's thrown down the gauntlet, that has.
No, I swear
There's no going back till we squares off over this here cow.
Square off?
Fight.
Oh, crumbs. Hector, come quick. I'm being violently threatened. I'll be right back. We can sort this out amicably, I'm sure.
We certainly will. Dairy farmer style. Oh, it's been a while since I had a good fight.
Hector! Hector, you have to help me out.
Egads, how many times a day do I hear that?
There's a carroty old psycho farmer who wants to crush me like a grape.
Oh, bleeding hell, Lambert, what do I always tell you about wandering off and talking to strangers?
I only offered to pet Hilary and help her out with her bowel problem.
I'll leave you alone for 1 minute and your proposition a man's wife? Why would you even do that?
She's a cow.
Lambert, what's come over you? It's not like you to belittle women.
No, I mean a real one of the bovine variety. He tells me she has a penchant for eating machine parts. The very spark plug we need for the harvester is likely in her lower intestine as we speak. We get that. We're one step closer to getting out of here.
So this sparky thing we need to fix the harvester is inside a cow.
Affirmative. But he says I've got no choice but to fight him for Hillary. And if we try to leave the area without a tussle, he'll shoot us like dogs.
Now, this is important. Did he specifically say us or you?
Well, I kind of mentioned there were two of us.
Oh, Christ, Lambert. What does he look like? Could I take him?
I don't know, boss. He's quite chunky and his arms are hairier than yours.
I'll put this bumpkin in his place. Let me at him. Oi, Chunderhead, you threatening my colleague? See, the deal is, if you hit him, I hit you.
Sorry, boyo. Your chum here wanted to stick his hand up Hillary's jacksie. I says to him if he wants it, he has to fight me for it, dairy farmer style. Adhering to all the correct rules of combat, of course.
Rules? I was expecting to storm over and plant one on your jaw like I usually do.
You come back and show me your ceremonial headpiece, then we'll have some to talk about.
Surely this whole hat rule is only intended to humiliate in an effort to put me off my stroke. Well, it won't work, for I have no shame. I am, however, a tad hesitant about putting this on my head after blocking a slurry pipe with it. Oh, well, for honour. All right, Chuckles. Once Hector's all up in your grill, you'll have cowbells clanking in your ears till calving season.
Ah, I sees you're ready to fight in the ancient ways of the dairy farmer.
So how's this work then? Somebody ring a bell or something?
No, we takes it in turns. Since you're the visiting party, you get to go first.
Ho-ho, unlucky for you, mate.
We'll see.
Take a whiff of this cowpat.
Ow! What in the pink chubby udders do you think you're doing?
It's a fight, ain't it?
It's like you weren't even trying. I'm beginning to wonder if you're even a dairy farmer at this point.
Was that not right?
Look, it's my turn, all right. Though it ain't even really a contest at this point.
Oh, come on, bring it then. I've got a face like a sack of stones.
Looks like I win.
Win? Did you even compete?
Look, Boyle, it's obvious you're new here, so I'm gonna give you a word of advice. You go round punching people full ball like that, you're gonna lose a lot of cows. Gotta protect your milking hands, see? Dip 'em in warm honey and sheep urine every night. Makes 'em soft and supple. Anyway, you want another shot at the title? Just show up with your hat again. I know.
What just happened? I wonder if that crazed badger's still in there. Well, only one way to find out. Hello, evil rodent. Must have wolfed out that crap teller toast and gone for a kip somewhere. I'll just tell Lambert he could be anywhere. One of these babies has saved my bacon on numerous occasions. And here I was thinking I could just grab the spanner and walk out. Better you than me. Lambert, it's your round.
What, me?
Yes, I've learned you're far more suited to dairy farmer rules than I ever will be.
Any fighting tips?
Only this, Lambert. I want you to hit this guy as hard as you can.
I'm not sure about this. What if he ends up in casualty?
He won't. You can trust me on this one.
Mister?
Oh, fresh meat. You thinks you're a better farmer than me, do you? You think you can touch up another man's cow and live to tell the tale, hey? Well, go on, boyo. Take your best dairy farmer swing.
Okay, but just so you know, some people have affectionately nicknamed me the Naughty Kitten on account of my irritable temper.
Oh, you're good.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. He made me do it.
That'll be hard to beat, I can tell you. Now, my turn.
No.
Wouldn't you know it? You win square and fair. I was fooling myself to think I could ever beat your blow. You're the stuff of legend now. You'll be talked about round these parts for many years to come. What's your name, stranger?
Lambert.
Well, that ain't too legendary. Now, you'll be forever known as Baylor the Limp-Wristed. Go on, Hillary. You got a new daddy now.
Oh, yay! Boss, we got Hillary. I've always wanted a best friend. Come on, Hill, let's hang out. Now, Hill, this shouldn't hurt a bit. If it does, I apologise in advance. Now, I've never done this, but I've used a rubber glove just like this one to help my gran on with her pile cream. Oh, you don't have any hoof and mouth disease, do you? Oh, well, I'm nowhere near your hooves or mouth, so chances are low I'll pick up any sort of disease from this. Oh, there's the little blighter. Good girl, Hillary. You were amazing. Oh, Hillary, you've never let me down. That's it. Spark plug, nuts and a spanner. We're on the home stretch. And now, as Philomena always says to me, just do what you have to do while I mentally tune out for a bit. Oh, Philomena, Lambie's coming home. I'm not so sure about this. Hillary looks a little bit agitated, and technically we're participating in cruelty to animals.
Trust me, Lambert. I've seen John Craven do this once on Country File. Cows love this kind of thing. Now button it and get ready.
Hillary! It worked!
Shift over. I'm driving.
Oh.
We've got a town to save.
Come on, Hector! Hey, boss, nice time. That treadmill workout did you some good.
Oh, bloody harvester. Just a few more miles would have done it.
Under the circumstances, she did well. Oh, good old McCracky.
Right, Lambert, we need to move fast. Easier said, I know. I'll give you a second to catch your breath. Then we need to warn the general public about this terrorist threat.
Over there, there's one. Sir, run away immediately.
Lambert, you're frightening people. Let me handle this. Sir, there is a red-level biochemical bomb primed to go off at this very festival. A synthetic toxin is about to be unleashed on Clapper's Reek, turning everyone into ravenous, marauding bastards.
And there's a small chance that rodents are behind this.
No, you imbecile, that was the test subject. Oh, please, for the love of sauerkraut, get away while you still have the use of your limbs.
Sauerkraut? Didn't you hear what he just said? Run for it!
Sauerkraut? No. A hippie. You said.
Buggeration. This approach is pointless and time-consuming. We can't warn everyone individually. We need to find a way to warn the entire town all at once, causing a mass panic and a crushing stampede for the exit. That is one great steaming kettle of something. I could carry it around and inhale the fumes all day. Tasty as it looks, that gunk will ruin my cup before you can say fod, glorious fod. Quick, Lambert, this way. Oh. Chief, I'm almost glad to see you. We need to move fast.
Hector, Lambert, I'm shocked. Turning up to a public event square in the eye of the greater community. And you've chosen to wear that.
But Chief...
Lambert, this is the sort of tommy rot I've come to expect from Hector, but not from you.
You're right, sir. I'm a disgrace to my profession.
I've been telling him that for years.
Look, mate, you dare address me as an equal? What happened to respect, protocol? Do these things mean nothing anymore?
Not in the face of total civilian annihilation.
No excuse for it.
Oh, great, you brought the weapons cache. Hand it over.
I beg your pardon. These are for the community display. It's a collection of things we don't use in everyday police work. Allegedly. Public eye and all that.
A standard set of interrogation tools. Oh, come on, Chief. I'm after a terrorist.
Well, you're going to have to do it the traditional way.
What, a monocle and a notepad?
Enough to do the job back in my day.
Back in your day, terrorists were still called ne'er-do-wells. Sir, the people of Clappers Reek are in grave danger.
What? Preposterous. I'm the chief of police. I outrank you. Surely if there were any danger, I would have known about it first.
Some sort of infectious toxin is primed for release at this very event.
Toxin? Don't be daft. The only illness this town has is clapfest fever. The town is positively virulent with excitement and infectious with general tomfoolery and mucking about. Why, I'm as giddy as a schoolboy.
And about as useful in a fist fight. Sir, I need backup.
Well, you're in luck, dear boy. Every man on the force is here already.
They are? Where?
Why, in the beer tent, of course. I was rather surprised you weren't in there earlier. Yes, as a thank you for all we've done for the community, the organizer of this first-rate affair has provided an unlimited drinks pass to any and all police officers. And too right, I say. I haven't seen the boys this excited since the raid on Madame Edna's massage for men.
How is it you've allowed the entire force to get royally soused at once?
Oh, go on, Hector. Why shouldn't our hard-working chaps enjoy a bit of rest and relaxation?
I would hardly call funneling enough cheap lager down there next to incapacitate a rhino relaxing.
Any other day of the week you'd be the first in the queue.
Guilty. Who gives a flying toss about my clothes?
Hector, if I may, you really do look like a frightful boob.
Sir, the only thing stopping you from seeing a frightful boob is this gown. So thank your lucky stars I still have it tied up. But, sir, at times I have called you from home wearing nothing but a look of mild contempt.
Hector, I have heard enough of your nonsense. Today is a day to be proud of Clappers Reek, and I will not have you gallivanting around town scaring children with your provocative dress sense. I'll hear no more about it.
So am I acting alone on this one, Chief?
Chief? I'm sorry, peculiar visitor to our town. You're speaking as though you were a member of my unit and not an escaped basket case, as I can only assume you must be. The toilets are at the other end of the fair. Good day.
I bet it feels nice to see the Earth's sun once again, eh, chum? No time for a kip. His grammar school yearbook voted him most likely to succeed at gunning down an entire fast food restaurant. And he did. 36 times. That giant bee on a tent looks promising. Unless it's the Clappers Beekeeping Association.
Oh my, aren't you a wee rockin' dude, eh? Kitty's face painting, very twee. Round here it's normally done with needles. You know who gave rock and roll to you? God did. Aye, he did, you know. Gave it to everyone. I'm sure I know that geezer. Scots accent, greenish tinge, but the nice threads throw me off a bit. Sure it'll come to me eventually.
God bags, look at the state of these turkey twizzlers. Well, gotta work with what you got. Listen up, meat sacks.
Hey, look, guys. Hector. And he's wearing a dress.
This festival is under terrorist threat. Clapfest is currently on Terror Code Black. You've got 30 seconds to assemble an attack plan Riker Theta 11.
Hey, man, why are you wearing a dress?
Sweet virgin mothers of Tina Yothers. Be easier to mobilise woodlice than this lot.
Dance for us, Hector.
Alpha 19er, initiate protocol Numa. Hey, Cornish, isn't that your wife with Buxton over there? Oh, sorry, just a trick of the light. Follow me, men, for battle and glory. Buggeration. Sorry, lot. Bugger me, it's Trampy Tim.
Just Tim now, or Trim Tim if you prefer the alliteratory nickname.
It's me, your old mate, D.I. Hector. Remember me?
I'm sorry, my memory of the last 25 years is considerably blurred. If I squint, your outline is vaguely familiar, though.
You used to live in a tent next to the station.
I'd prefer to forget about that part of my life. I'm a changed man, you know, all thanks to... Hector, it's you! I didn't recognise you in your... how have you been since I last saw you?
Same old. Building fell on me, blew up the toilet to get out. And you?
Naze. I'm a new man since you got me off the drink.
I should probably warn you that this fair's about to go to hell in a handbasket.
Crikey. How?
Some sort of bastard-inducing bomb, I think. Don't quote me, though.
Well, I'll keep my good eye out.
What you drinking these days, Timbo?
Nay, but the bean of caffeine, friend. Coffee got me back on track. I'll never waver. 'Cause if I waver, I know I'm gonna be the man who's wavering to you. I don't know, sometimes I just say stuff. 25 years of drunkenness make for a poorly filed attic, if you get me.
So you're still off the sauce?
Never touch a drop. No, the noble bean is my solace now. If I ever have even a drop of the old stuff, I'd probably go back to the gibbering husk of a man I once was.
Yeah, but you were so funny. Yeah, smell you later.
Well, you should talk.
My, what a fierce little, differently abled individual. Perfect. Event security. Well, not perfect, but at this point I'll take anyone. Listen, there's a... No, listen, forget the gun for a second.
Trousers.
I'm a police officer in the middle of a very bad day. This festival...
Shut.
Do you hear what I'm saying? There's a bomb.
Out.
Listen, chimp, if you're not part of the solution, then piss off. I need to warn everybody right flipping now, and you can't stop me. Or perhaps you can.
Out.
All right. Cripes on a flipping shrimp boat. Come all this way from the boonies to save the town from hell's doormat, and they want me to put on a clean shirt. It's ridiculous. Hot, toasty whiskey. Perfect for those drafty mornings when all you've got on is a flimsy, shapeless garment with no arse in it. Once again, it's strangely oxymoronic. If there's one thing I hate more than alcoholics, it's flaming recovering alcoholics. This'll sort it. One steaming hot coffee for my mate Timbley-Boo. Ah, fresh and hot. You know, Hector, I never could thank you enough for turning me on to coffee.
I've joined a church. I collect for charity on weekends and make my own soup for the homeless on Sundays. I'm a better man today, all thanks to you. Ah, Hector, I can't say it enough. You're a true saint.
That'll teach you, quitter. Welcome back to the gutter, sunshine. You look more yourself already. I can't wait to get my arse covered. You feel oddly vulnerable with your buns in the window. Ah, that's better. Since I got here, I felt like every pervert in the place was homing in on me Khyber Pass. Looking sharp, feeling reasonable. Let's crash this party. Right, shirt, tie, trousers, shoes. Now, how'd you like to be a real crime fighter for a day?
Good.
There's an imminent terrorist threat here at Clapfest.
God.
Yes, I'm speaking to you, the guard. Now, the man we're looking for.
Door.
What about the door? I need you to...
God. Door.
Are you even hearing what I'm saying to you, Coco? Biochemical bomb? Terrorist threat? End of Clappers Reek as we know it?
God. Door.
Private security for you. Must have surgically removed his brain and transplanted them into his arms. Stand aside, meatbag. I'm going on stage. Apparently the meat sack's packing. You have clearly made peace with the fact that God gave you a horrific excremental visage. But your uncanny resemblance to a turd is not helped by wearing a toilet seat around your neck.
How dare you? It's not a toilet seat, you palatable-looking oaf. It is a horse collar.
Well, insult formally withdrawn then.
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clappers Reek Preservation Society?
You do realise I could lock you away till the end of your short life for helping to fund terrorism, madam?
Very funny, pet. Am I on the television? Is that nice man, Ashley Kutcher, here?
How can I warn everyone here of their impending doom?
You'd probably need to use the PA system, but you'd need to get on stage for that.
Excellent.
Oh, but I'm sorry, pet. You're not nearly ugly enough.
What does my Nick Chase have to do with anything?
Well, the only people allowed on stage are qualifiers for Strictly Come Gurning.
What's gurning?
Allow me. Gurning is all about mastery of the art of facial manipulation. Like so.
Oh. Oh, God.
To enter the contest, you must frame your disfigured, horrible face with a braffin.
I was wondering why you had a toilet seat round your neck.
It's a braffin, you uncultured, gorgeous sunbeam with eyes not very far apart. Braffin.
He's very sensitive about the braffin.
I'd like to enter the gurning contest.
Oh, very funny. Now, how can I help?
Madam, I appreciate that your advanced years are playing havoc with your cognitive capacities, but I understand that you are taking entries for the gurning contest.
And I appreciate that, while you seem like too busy a man to even pause in front of a mirror. This contest is open to extremely ugly people only, and you do not qualify.
I do. Wait. Yes, thank you. What? This is a battle I never thought I'd find myself in. So, is Strictly Come Gurning the only way to get on stage?
Yes, only qualifying contestants will be allowed. And you, my dear, are nowhere near ugly enough to stand a chance.
I see.
I'll be back. They won't let me enter. So, who do I know round here who's uglier than me, stupider than me, and more willing to make a complete arse of himself? There's got to be someone around here I know like that. Someone who'll do anything I tell him to, even if it means embarrassment, demoralisation and self-inflicted harm. Think, Hector, think. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. I'd best be off. Bugger me. See? Trappy Tim's so much better value when he's minced. Hey, Lambert, you're ugly, right?
Not unless Philomena's been lying to me.
How would you like to use your powers for good instead of just frightening small children? I need to get up on stage to warn the public, but I'm not ugly enough.
Oh, boss, I'd like to help, but Meeks needs me here at the booth. We're doing a waterboarding demo in a few minutes.
Let me remind you of something, Lambert. You and me, we're partners. And that means I own you. Just to ram that home, I'm putting you in my inventory. Now, when I tell you to do something, whether it's for the good of the town or merely for my own amusement, you do it. You got that?
Sure, partner.
Good.
Hey, since we're partners, can I put you in my inventory?
Piss off, Stretch. I'll snap when I need you. We need this to get on stage. Just shut up and let me do the talking.
I don't know how Philomena will take it if I go home looking like that.
To be perfectly honest, Lambert, I would be very much surprised if it was any more of a disappointment to her than your regular appearance. Good day, madam. I would like to enter this gentleman into Strictly Come Gurning.
Him? He's as lovely as the moon on a still lake. He's a cherry blossom, a cherub.
Enough, Bernard. I'll handle this.
May we go up on stage now?
Now, hold on, Sonny. First of all, it's contestants only, so he'd be going up on stage, not you. And second, your entry. Sorry, what's your name, Sonny?
Please direct all questions to me. I'm his agent, promoter and translator, and I demand to be allowed on stage with him.
In that case, you'd need to be up there with him. However, if I may say so, your entry...
Yevgeny Kalashnikov from Smegmavia.
Yevgeny doesn't exactly conform to the standards of Strictly Come Gurning.
How so?
Well, dearie, while we can all see he's below average in looks, he isn't so far below as to skew the margin of error.
Not ugly enough, check.
Plus, he'd need a braffin.
What a chuff is a braffin?
You want a gun, yet you don't know braffin. Look, me neck is black ring like horse collar.
Right. So he's not allowed on stage without a hideously deformed face and a black ring round his neck.
That's right, pet. The more hideous, the better.
Like John Prescott after he's had his face pummeled with a billiard ball in a sock.
Perfect.
Got it. Beat it, Yevgeny. That's you, Lambert.
Oh, I was wondering who you kept talking about.
I can't imagine anything beyond this point that requires one to be appropriately dressed.
Hey, this is Jim Giles from Clap FM coming to you from Clapfest. Come and catch the clap with your Uncle Gilesy. Just don't tell your daddy. Hey, look everybody, it's a fat guy. Hey, fatty, the toilets are that away.
Police, I need that microphone.
Police, my double chin. Didn't I just see you running around here in a hospital gown a minute ago?
Long story.
Well, go tell it to Wogan. We don't do long stories on Clap FM.
What do you do? Right, this is an emergency. I need to speak to the crowd.
Listen, friend, this is my stage. I am the one everyone has come here to see. Only those adored by the juvenile, drooling public have the luxury of setting foot up here.
Didn't I just see a teenager spit on you a minute ago?
It was done out of admiration.
Then please allow me to offer a token of my appreciation. I'll be back right after this. Hey, do you know Papa's got a brand new bag?
Fuck off, Chubbs.
And don't forget about the gurning competition. Get your uglies on, folks. Getting the great British public to look ugly. Sheesh, it's like asking a baby to vomit. Well, health and safety takes an holiday.
Roll up. Roll up. Anybody got head spare? Roll up.
What's all this then?
What? What do you mean, man? I'm just doing my job. I'm just manning the switch, man. What do you want from me?
Jeez, Louise, I was just being cordial.
My name ain't Louise, okay? It ain't, man.
Sounds like someone's been beaten about the face with a wacky stick. The disappointment continues this way. This is a piss-poor excuse for a festival. Despite there being no entrance fee, I shall demand a full refund. Now, what's this? The tunnel of... Oh, my hat. What horrific display of depravity and perversion awaits through the turnstile of this gallery of sexual deviance.
Hector!
Oh, I should have known.
H-bomb! You hardly recognize me, eh? I've lost 14 stone.
You look exactly the same.
Yes, from here up. But to get me out of the basement of the Exotical, they had to cut off my legs.
That's horrible.
No, it's excelente. So much easier to find Signor Penne now, eh?
Good old Rich. Always the bright side. What's the worst that... No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Oi, it's Blind Alley.
Is that the familiar halitosis of Hector I smell?
Gee, Sally, I'm all the way over here. What possible appeal can this ride have for you?
It's the smell of eroticism mingled with fear and the howls of anguish. Put those with the filthiest mind in Clappers Reek and you have an unforgettable experience.
Another round, my friend?
You know it.
I know Rich far too well to brave this monstrosity. So, what's this tunnel all about? Some sort of cut-price knocking shop, is that it?
No, and then again, yes, in a way. It is a mysterious and tantalizing display that plumbs the very depths of your innermost desires, fantasies, and nightmares. Erotica, I call it. It's like nothing you've ever seen. Stimulating, arousing, while at the same time terrifying and actually rather disgusting at times. You'll love it.
Disgusting? Coming from you, I'm actually rather frightened. When did you put this together?
Oh, it's just a little something I was working on the side. Exotica was my bread and butter, kept me fed while I thought about the future.
Fed you rather well, it seems.
And now, with the recovery payments, NHS benefits, unemployment, not to mention the whopping insurance payout. Oh, Hector, if you could only crawl inside me and see what I can see.
No thanks. Looks like you've already got a few people in there. So, is this you now, touring the country with a tunnel of sweet love?
This? No. This is just a stopgap for me. I'm dabbling with a few new business ventures here and there, just waiting for the funds to come through. I'd tell you more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
I can't wait. Filthy Rich. Blimey, you're looking well. I'm in for a guy whose business fell apart on him, literally.
Ah, Hector, when an entire building falls on you, it's a good time to take stock of your life. Know what I mean?
Only too well. So, how's tricks since the Exotico shut down?
Oh, Hector, I can't begin to express how
indifferent,
how truly overjoyed I was to finally be shut of the place. Truth to be told, it was weighing me down. Now I can follow my big dreams.
Dare I ask about the dreams?
Yes, big dreams.
And now, with the recovery payments, NHS benefits, unemployment, not to mention the whopping insurance payout. Oh, Hector, if you could only crawl inside me and see what I can see.
No thanks. Looks like you've already got a few people in there. I have a confession to make. I knocked down your pawn shop.
You did?
Yep, I really wish you hadn't told me that.
Sorry.
There goes my plausible deniability. Anyone from Midlands insurance rings you were in Milton Keynes that day, yes?
I'm here for you, brother. Or not, as you were. Anything I can do to make it up to you?
Hector, you've done so much for me already. The loss of my business, my legs. Hector, you're a true saint.
Is there nothing at all I can do?
Truth of it all, I'm a bit peckish.
Done. What are you in the mood for?
Oh, something sweet, moist, and smells faintly of cherry.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Depends. What were you talking about?
You first.
No, you.
I was talking about food.
Then I also was talking about the food.
Ciao.
Later, homie.
Oh, two of my first loves. Eating and shooting indiscriminately at unsuspecting people. It's like asking a mother to choose between her children. Surprise, surprise. The one with a gun is the most popular booth at the fair. Phew, got the last one.
Only one, really. Popped that one up there when I saw you coming. Hoping for an easy sale, low-hanging fruit, as they say.
My reputation precedes me.
I could see it coming round the corner.
So what's this jailbait business, then?
Have you got a loved one on the inside, sir?
I do have quite a few acquaintances currently serving some time at Her Majesty's pleasure. No one I love enough to send a tray bait to, necessarily.
And don't you think a little pick-me-up like this would make their sentence seem just a little bit shorter?
Judging by the looks of these, I'd say more like insult to injury. What's so special about these?
I don't put any ingredients into the cakes that I wouldn't feed little Kiefer here.
That narrows it down to crisps, then.
Silly, not just crisps, other stuff too.
So, what prompted you to start this endearing little initiative?
Apart from me and Kiefer here, everyone else in our family is currently inside. His 4 uncles, 2 aunts, 8 great-uncles, 19 cousins and several others suspected of being his father.
Must make Christmas a bit quiet.
Totally. Kiefer only just made bail, otherwise I would have had to eat the whole tray of oven chips myself.
I could go on talking about cake all day, but I'm on duty.
Want to talk about EastEnders instead?
I'll ask the questions, love. Tad half an hour.
You'll be back.
Yeah, probably. My God, Lambert's head would fit perfectly in there. That toilet seat is the perfect braffin. Sir, I insist you let me into that toilet. Back of the queue, social vagrant.
Another satisfied customer.
My lord, he looks
Titillated,
constipated,
tantalized,
sodomized,
pacified.
horrified.
Hector, this ride has it all. You enter a baby caterpillar and emerge a man.
That man looked like he's passing a baby caterpillar.
He may very well be.
Cake?
Ah, Hector, you never stop giving. You're a true saint. And now I wish you to return the favor. This is for you. A free pass to my tunnel of sweet love. Yes, give it to a friend. And now I shall enjoy this delectable cake.
What was that? Never mind that. What was that?
Dios mio, where did you get this cake?
The free sample tray at the jailbait stall.
Not again. 5th time today.
Sir, I'd like Lambert here to experience all your ride has to offer.
Absolutely. I give him the works.
Thanks, boss. I like the gentle rides at fairgrounds.
Before you go on, I must ask, any allergies or skin irritations?
I require regular applications of hand sanitizer.
Any sensitivities we should know about?
My gums get tender after I floss.
Are you pregnant?
Pregnant? Why?
Because you may be by the time it's over.
I'm a boy, silly.
Right, on you go.
Is this anything like the teacups?
No, Lambert, it's nothing like the teacups.
Oh, good, because I threw up after the teacups.
Second star to the right. And straight on to L. And that, Lambert, is where babies come from. Would you think? Perfect. That's a whole lower level of ugly that I was unaware existed. Now all I need is a bleating braffing. Off you go then. What the? Oh, great. More dodgy happenings I've got to turn a blind eye to. You never know when you'll need a quick fix. That's weird.
Hey, quick, put it away. Thanks for dropping in, Mr. Fix. It appears whatever you just did has fixed the problem. Yep, smooth as a cucumber. Once again, thanks for the fix.
Why is he talking like he's on a bad daytime TV drama?
Young man, would you like a map?
A map? Of what?
Of Clapfest, of course. Here you are.
I realise that most of the residents aren't bright or sober enough to find their own arse with a torch, but I myself have no trouble seeing to the other side of this football pitch.
No, thank you, dearie. Fudge doesn't agree with me.
I didn't say anything that sounds like fudge.
Toilets are down the end, pet.
Holy hand grenades. I keep thinking it's going to be better in here each time, and it never is. Oh, it's cushiony soft. It appears that this area marks the end of all that Clappers Reek has to offer.
Now see here, I believe I made myself quite clear.
Sorry, old-timer. Gonna have to find a pot plant or an old chili bowl or something.
Too late, I fear, young man. Thank God for incontinence pads.
Are you coming out of there?
Well,
What?
not anytime soon. No.
Hey, big fella, got you something that may help.
Please, I hope it's not any of that one ply. I put my finger through this and I fear I may not get it back again. Slide it under the door if you don't mind. Ah. Oh, the royal treatment. Oh, this is divine.
You realise I could have you for treason?
Well, I think you'll agree that it would have been a worse crime to leave it the way it was.
Perfect. That looks just enough like a braffin to get away with it. Very easy to imagine Lambert's head through there. What in the name of Jeebus H. Seinfeld do I need a massive tank of helium for? Number one, there's no way I could lift them without aid. And number two, I've got nothing that needs to be inflated. No, absolutely useless to me at this moment. They can just sit right there. I will, however, make a mental note of their location should I need them in the future. Forces of ugly, beware. Good day, madam. I believe everything is in order here. One hideously contorted mutant freak complete with ridiculous horse collar.
Oh, he's perfect.
Perfect? Ha! Perfectly pleasing to the eye, maybe. Perfect cheekbones, maybe.
It's been years since we saw any young blood in this competition.
Likely it's been years since you saw anything at all, madam.
I've put him through to the next round. Judging's about to start. Straight through the stage door there.
Tcha, I'll eat you like high-priced artisan wedding cake on a lovely lace doily. You're so normal-looking, you probably couldn't even get a job as an extra on Doctor Who.
Now, Bernard. May the best man win. Don't let him get to you. He's really a dear.
I was thinking moose, myself. Hey, little beautiful man. Think you can beat me, eh? Your candy-nosed, moisturising little rose petal of an entry looks like he's bathed in the piss of 1,000 angels. Tja, your uniformly hued skin tone makes babies laugh. Prepare now for failure, face. Zip the Mako pandering, Adonis, or I'll Botox you backstage.
Now, before I turn the mic over to these out-of-work, pug-faced attention cravers, a quick reminder that later yours truly will be cutting the ribbon at the grand reopening of the clock tower, unveiling the town's spanking new ringtone. So let's kick off Strictly Come.
What was that you just said about a new ringtone?
It's only the grand finale of Clapfest, the Preservation Society's shined the old clock tower up to its original lackluster, stuck more bells in there, and at 10 o'clock we all get a treat for the ears when we hear the clock's new ringtone. Yowza.
Bells. Balls. Ah, that's the trigger for the bomb. Anybody know what this new ringtone sounds like?
Yeah, right there. B-I-D-G-E. Pretty lame if you ask me. I could play it for you.
No, don't play a note. Wait a minute. B-A-D-G-E. B-A-D-G-E. Lambert. The badges are the bombs. Everyone in town is wearing one. They all have their own individual dose of evil juice primed to go off when the clock tower rings.
People of Clappers!
Hi-ha! Greetings, citizens. Can we all give a big welcoming hand to Detective Inspector Hector Town Hero, the very man we all have to thank for the restoration of the clock tower, the cleansing of the Clappers Big High Street, and providing a generous donation to fund this very festival.
Listen, you're all in serious...
Now, Hector, I've seen you running all over Clapfest. It seems you've worked out the big surprise in store for everyone. Now, don't you go spilling the secret before it's time, or you could end up ruining everything. Understand? See you all at 10 o'clock. Enjoy what's left of your life. I mean, day.
Bags of balls. I've got to find a way in there and catch Barnsley before he sets off the bombs. And somehow I don't think it's going to be as easy as picking the lock with a dirty needle this time. Any chance it'll be unlocked? One chance. That. Just as I thought. That's a hell of a lot more securely locked than last time I was here. He's soldered the keyhole shut, so the only way to open it is from the inside. Or by bashing the hell out of it with something really, really heavy.
I'm Bellamy Barber, bringing a thin slice of hope to your otherwise vacant lives. Hey, stranger, you've been looking for a great contest? Feeling lucky? Care to take a stab?
My luck's all out right now. I'm thinking really hard about the stab, though. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to move your illegally parked skip.
A joker. I can see that, mate. I can see that. Illegally parked skip. You're talking about a classic British automobile. They don't make them like this anymore, I tell you. Almost sad to part with it.
How many miles on the clock? It's kind of hard to see the dash.
Don't fret. This vehicle is in guaranteed tip-top condition right out of the showroom this morning.
How do you explain the 5-year rust build-up on the rear wing, then?
Rust? Oh,
Oh, that. That's just, bean sauce. Does it come with a full service history and extended warranty? No, but it comes with a full measure of step into my car, honey, you're coming home with me.
What about breakdown cover?
This thing is made in England. You won't be needing that.
Your voice hurts my ears.
Not half as much as it'll hurt to lose the opportunity to win this car.
Nice segue. You could work for Clap FM.
I do. Drive time.
So what does it cost to enter this scam?
It's absolutely free of charge.
Now you're speaking my language.
Would you care to hazard a guess? Come on, it's not like I'm asking you to donate a lung.
Normally I don't get suckered into gimmicks like this, but all your swanky talk has me convinced my losing streak is over. All right, it's apparent you won't shut up until I ask. What's the contest?
I'm so glad you asked. This exceptional British-made British classic is filled to the brim with a British breakfast standard. All you need to do is tell me this. How many baked beans did we cram into this 1965 vintage beanie?
Hang on, you mean this rust bucket is full of baked beans?
Yep, chockers to the absolute hilt. The question is, how many?
If it were how many beans I could cram it to be gob, I could get behind a contest like that. Keep smiling, Goldie.
You too, Staney.
Somehow old Timbola always manages to help.
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clappers Reek Preservation Society?
I'd love to, madam.
Oh, you'll not be sorry, Sonny. Your money goes towards the continued heritage.
Yeah. Spare me the leaflet.
Would you like to donate coins, a check, or debit card?
A check?
Oh, lovely. Here's an envelope. Make the check out to the Preservation Society and drop it back here anytime, dearie.
But look who up here now. See? Success, yo, on the mic. This is what it looked like.
From Blind Vendetta's second album, Success Yo. Hey guys, how about a Death Vendetta? And don't forget about the Beanmobile raffle. Hey, did somebody say beans? And now, the weather.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Peace. Boy.
And there'll be plenty more of that if you're lucky. But first, my latest release. Uh-oh, looks like old Bernard dropped his number and stormed off in a snit. Poor old Bernard Whibley. He may not be number one anymore, but he should stand proud knowing he's got a face like a number two. I can see my golden glowing face in this envelope. Sadly, I can't see anything else in it. It's empty. A gold envelope with the number one inside. Okay, I'll make a guess.
Fire away.
1.
1.
That's it. 1.
Your guess is 1?
Yes, 1.
If this contest wasn't free, I'd say you were throwing your money away. Oh well, it's your funeral. Right, 1 it is. Just don't picture yourself driving this sweet ride into the sunset.
That's okay. I'm too busy picturing myself driving this sweet ride into a city landmark.
Beans in a beanie, beans in a beanie.
Hey, mister, while you was over there thinking about ponies, an officious-looking prig dressed in a suit just like yours put that on your windscreen.
Eh? Oh, it's the envelope. How did I miss him?
Probably because you're a gullible twat with an arse for a chin.
Gather round, people. It's the moment you've all been loitering around for. The official golden envelope has arrived. This envelope contains the number of beans packed into this here vintage 1965 beanie. Some lucky lad or lassie at the fair will be driving home in this British classic. The grand total of beans in this automobile is... One bean? How can that be? I've got more than one bean stuck between my teeth. Well, it came out of a golden envelope, so it must be true. Now, did anyone here say one?
Oh, it's me. I've won the car. This is the happiest moment of my entire day.
Oh, well done, you. What a stroke of good luck.
Most men only dream of winning a beanie, and here I am, living the dream.
There's a knack to opening the driver's door. Hold the button in and give the handle a good yank.
Flippant, how truly.
Weren't there beans in the petrol tank too? Could that even happen?
Oh. I'm getting to like the taste of flour. Gets better every time, like caviar or urine. Did I say urine? I meant Valialand cider. Right, where's this tosspot then? Well, I'm sure I can find a use for this. Barnsley Noble.
Ah, Detective Inspector Hector. I heard the familiar sound of the wanton destruction of municipal property downstairs and knew you must have arrived.
I had you pegged as the baddie from the first time I met you in episode 1.
And that makes you clever, does it?
Well, a bit, yeah.
Tell me then, why didn't you just arrest me in the park? Could have saved yourself a heap of wasted time.
Yeah, can't say it hasn't made for a good story. Before you destroy us all, I just have one question for you.
I'm all ears.
But chances are that question will lead to more questions.
That's okay. I love a good chit-chat.
What exactly is in those badges?
Ready for another flashback?
All right, get on with it.
After the collapse of the tourist board, I hung up my hospitality coat in favour of my other college major, biochemistry. You see, I had a profound vision. Tell me, Hector, what is it that makes some people cheerful and others grumpy?
Tossers like you?
Nope. Jolly good guess, though. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Take any behavioural disorder. Autism, Asperger's, OCD, ADHD. All can be modified by restoring a chemical balance to the brain through medication.
Right, so if it works for them, why not ourselves too?
Exactly. What if I could isolate the gene or synapse that causes impoliteness, sarcasm, general ill will?
You'd be putting me out of a job.
But isn't that a good thing?
Not to my wallet. I'd have to learn an actual skill, like timber joinery or Microsoft bleeding Excel.
After years of searching, I finally located the corner of the brain responsible for rudeness, disrespect, and deceit. I dubbed it the occipital lobe.
I would have gone for the ectoral cortex myself.
I hadn't met you yet. Once I'd found that, my goal was to synthesize a counteragent, Nicetol. Anyone exposed to Nicetol would have the occipital lobe physically shrink and become, in a word, nice. But what I discovered was quite the opposite. You see, it's much easier to enhance the qualities of the occipital lobe rather than suppress them. I carried out illicit tests on animals and in some cases humans, and everything and everyone became angrier, meaner, less patient, and more violent.
In short, a complete arse.
Yes.
So, in attempting to create nice at all, you actually created...
Arsenal! Buckets of it! Enough for every man, woman and child in the town 10 times over.
So that's your plan? You're going to turn everyone in town into arseholes?
Yes, an entire town of raving, vicious, amoral bastards.
How will you know it worked?
Because I'll be up here watching as the whole town boils over in a horrible, bloody death match. I've decided that this town is beyond saving, so I've decided to wipe the slate clean and start again.
Why don't you just move to Newquay or something?
Why should I be the one who has to move? I'm the nice guy.
You're kind of going against the grain a bit.
This is my town, and you've all ruined it. So I'm going to ruin it back.
That's a bit immature.
You dare to call me immature?
Tosspot, your stories are the delusional, ludicrous gibberings of a raving half-wit.
Where have I heard that before?
I think I said something like that to you back at the building. It was such a well-phrased insult, I thought I'd use it again. What was the point of all those useless quests you had me on?
Surely you've worked it all out by now.
Let's pretend I'm a complete dullard and I haven't yet.
Shouldn't be too hard to imagine. Ask away.
Why'd you make me tear down the Exotico? May it rest in peace.
Setting aside the fact that the Exotico was the physical manifestation of at least 5 of the deadly sins, and the fact that it was run by that horrible, gluttonous sloth, Filthy Rich.
Now, have you ever taken the time to speak to Filthy Rich? He's actually rather nice.
And the fact that it represented everything that was wrong with the Clappers Reek Chamber of Commerce. I needed that.
Oh, you're trying to say you wanted to get your hands all over Filthy Rich's massive throbbing pole.
Not in those exact words, but yes. You see, the bells are good, but to amplify the vibration of the bells to carry across the entire town,
you needed an enormous vibrator.
I needed the intense output of waves it provided to...
Your plan for the destruction and rebirth of a sinful town hinged on your acquisition of an enormous sex toy?
Well, yes. Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Why'd you make me fix the clock?
I think that was the most obvious.
Try me.
I trust that since you escaped the death tank, you found your way into my lab at the farm, yes? You heard the notes and saw the fate of the poor badger. Now, where best to play those notes for a whole town to succumb to them? Ah, the sound of the pealing bells ringing across the sky will, to me, be the sweet sound of rebirth.
I'll stall for time later. Stuff to do with that. Drop that whatever you've got in your hand and kick it across the floor to me.
What's this? You don't want me to do that.
Indeed I do.
You see, it's called a dead man's switch.
How appropriate.
It means that if I let go of it, the detonation sequence begins immediately. So if I die, or I'm knocked unconscious, or even just startled by a small bird, it's bye-bye Clappers Reek. Still want me to kick it over?
Why don't you just wedge it between your arse cheeks nice and tight and waddle over to me?
Believe me, Hector, the only reason I haven't released arsenal upon the town since you arrived is because I'd like to see you perish along with the rest of those imbeciles. Plus, it's scheduled for 10 o'clock and I'd like to be punctual.
You'll probably never get away with this.
Probably.
I'll try my absolute best to stop you, but I have my doubts that I'll succeed.
Well, it's good to be honest.
You seem busy. I won't keep you any longer. Ugh, empty, that old lush. Hold off on Armageddon just a few more minutes. I'm making popcorn downstairs. Right, there's got to be something around here I can use to unequivocally monkey up his detonator, what's it? Wonder where that clocksmith fella got off to. Probably airdropped him into downtown Tehran. They'll take anybody these days. One drop. I was hoping for the ultimate Molotov cocktail to bung up his device. Still, drunkards can't be choosers. Best to save it for something small. Sometimes a drip is all you need. Imagine what this could do for the chrome on me caravan. Now, let's see if there's anything useful in
Where's
it.
that ruddy little Borko from the Preservation Society? I'll rip the Borko bloody smile from his Borko bloody Borko face. I'll... Oh, hello, it's you.
No, nothing useful in here. On your feet, soldier.
Hey, what? Corporal Flack? Sir! Sir, with all due respect, sir, I am standing at as full attention as I am capable, sir. Oh, wait, it's just you. Excuse me while I sit back down in disrespect.
There's a crazed terrorist up in your clock about to unleash hell upon the town.
Serves them bloody right, I say. Call me when the smoke clears. And get the door on your way out.
Quit your belly aching and get up those stairs on the double.
Stairs? Ha! Have you taken a look at me lately? With your good eye? Last time I did bloody stairs, I was being pushed by Winston Churchill.
Forcefully and down, I reckon. If you don't do stairs, how'd you get up there to fix the clock?
Same way I always do. Oh, yes.
Which is how exactly?
All right. There's a dumb waiter behind the distillery.
Dumb waiter? Where does it go?
Opens out onto the roof. From there I take the platform down and get in through window to clock face.
Perfect. I can get onto the roof, and then when that smug son of a...
I don't mean to ruin your climax, but the dumb waiter only seats one, and that's me.
Why can't I go in the dumb waiter?
Because I rigged it in such a way that if anyone doesn't match my weight and size is allowed to get within 6 feet of the top, it plummets, killing whoever's inside.
Why would you do that?
Why else, bloody Borko spies?
I'm not leaving until you help me.
Piss off! Where's me blimmin' shotgun?
Good question. Where is your blimmin' shotgun?
Oh, right, there was a blockage in the distillery. Only thing I had long enough to waggle it out was me shotgun. Melted the shells and kablooey. Ears ringing like Nam all over again. Or was it Gallipoli? Oh, they all run together now. Barely hear you and your eye bleeding in front of me.
I need your help to unfix this clock.
You what? It's only been running for a bleeding day.
Have you got any weapons in this place?
After losing the shotgun, all I got left are my wits.
So we're unarmed then?
Well, pretty much.
Hang on. What was that noise in your head?
What's this? Yeah, just another one of me old war stories. You don't want to hear it, I don't expect.
Does it involve you getting injured? If so, then yes.
All right, then. It were night. Surrounded on all sides, including above and below. Explosions coming from all directions. I was in the larder, trying to put together late supper for 800 injured soldiers. They called me Cookie. No time for imagination back then.
Is this going to be a long one?
Then suddenly, bang! Bloody Borko shot right through the hull. Non-perishables flying everywhere. Nowhere to hide. No escape. Tin of chicken Vienna sausages lodged in me head. Still there to this very day.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't make a movie of that.
Jerry Bruckheimer's working on it as we speak.
Can I see the tin?
Ho, 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 boyo. It's a gruesome sight for little eyes such as yours. I dare you to look upon this.
Wow. Who told you it was a tin of sausages?
Ha! Doctors told me not to worry too much about it. Why?
Because it ain't a tin of sausages.
Eh?
It's an unexploded bomb.
You what?
Probably told you not to worry because they figured you'd be dead in an hour.
Explains why they put me in a ward by myself.
Can I see the bomb in your head again?
Oh, if you don't mind, can we keep calling it the tin of sausages?
Hey, your tin. Neat. Sit tight.
I always do. I lost my lower intestine in war.
Let's see that bomb in your head again. Right, now, hold still. This may pinch a bit. Wow! I can see your brain. What happens when I do this? Wow, see your leg just then?
That weren't my leg.
Oh. Okay, nice and easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about nice and easy. Fallen on me head more times than you've had hot ladies.
So, 4 times then.
Oh, really? No, I had you down for less than that. Well, regardless of your definition of hot, I wouldn't be too ginger with that thing. Around this long. Should take one hell of a wallop to set that bugger off.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, I've got a plan. Right, you bring that bomb with you and take the stairs. I'll take dumbwaiter to roof. When you shout the code word, I'll distract him from outside. Once he's looking out the window for me, you place the bomb somewhere in the machinery where it's likely to receive a god-awful huge wallop. Then we wheel like wildfire out of there and watch the fireworks from a good distance away. Be just like Khrushchev's beach house all over again.
That's a pretty good plan, so all we need is a code word. I'll get him chatting and in mid-conversation I'll slip in a simple word like
avocado.
Avocado?
Worked fine at Khrushchev's beach house. No reason it won't work now.
Let's do this.
If we need to regroup, just knock twice on the distillery and I'll pop back down.
It's been an honour serving with you.
I'd like to say the same, but you're no Corporal Flack.
Oh, Brill, that old coot actually came through. In this light, your nose looks rather like an avocado.
In this light, your hair looks rather like a fecal starfish.
All right, avocado face, you're finished in this town.
On the contrary, I've barely begun in this town. Melonhead.
Your plan has more holes than a worm-eaten avocado.
But still less than your shirt.
You should see my underpants.
I have. How do you think I got you into that hospital gown?
Excuse me, I have to go. Somewhere there is a crime happening. Where is that deaf bloody goathard? Avocado? Bloody hell.
Sir?
What the hell? I must have said avocado 50 bleeding times.
You said no such thing.
I did. I wasn't even subtle about it.
Oh, blast. Blimmin' ears still ringing like Bastille Day. I can only hear you when you stand right in front of me.
Can you hear anything up there?
I could hear him talking just fine. Must be your gravelly lower register voice. Terrorist sings like a blimmin' Vietnamese peasant girl, loud and clear.
Right, we need a new plan.
You pulling rank on me, young buck? I don't think so. The plan stays.
But you can't hear me.
Yeah, but I can hear him. All you need to do is get him to casually slip the word avocado into conversation.
Dismissed.
Remember the avocado.
How could I possibly forget something so abysmally stupid? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Avo.
Avo who?
Avocado. Ha! Ball bags, that didn't work. Okay, wait. This time you start.
I don't have time for your nonsensical games.
Listen. You can help settle a bet between me and a guy at work. Is guacamole made from pistachios?
What? Do I look like Wikipedia?
A little around the eyes. Before I die, I'd like to make one last request.
Oh, I suppose I owe you that much. What is it then?
I'd just like to hear you say one thing before you plunge the town into chaos and dismemberment, and that's avocado.
That's the one thing in the world you want me to say?
Yes.
Out of all the words in the entire world?
Yes.
You want me to say...
Yes, bloody yes. Say it.
Avocado?
Oh, thank God.
Now what in the blue blazes is that?
Excuse me, your attention, please.
Sorry, distracted there for a moment. You were saying something about an avocado?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you certainly were. You kept yelling avocado over and over. Avocado, 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 you kept saying. What do bloody avocados have anything to...
Too much? A bit, yeah.
Hell will erupt through the streets of Clappers Reek. Civil disobedience will be uncontainable. Let the rehabilitation of Claptopia begin.
Hector, our precious and expensive town clock, what have you done? What have I done? I've just gone and saved the bleeding town from a bioterrorist plot, that's what I've done. There's your terrorist, Barnsley Noble, fine upstanding member of society, last officer of the tourism board, founder of the Clappers Reef Preservation Society, and all-round arse barnacle.
I don't mean to be rude, but am I allowed a phone call?
Phone call? You'll be lucky if I let you keep your tongue. Oh, Hector, it's just a phone call.
Hello? Yes, it's Barnsley. Release it now. Toodaloo. All done.
You see, Hector? No harm.
Attention, everybody. To lighten the mood after the recent destruction of the clock tower, I've just been given the nod to spring one last surprise on you, and here it is.
Oh, Hector, I personally would have preferred to deliver my own brand of chaos in a single-serving sachet, but you forced my hand.
What have you done?
There's enough arsenal in there to gas the entire town 5 times over. Imagine the amount of carnage a badge that size will cause.
Yeah, one might even call it a badge of...
It's like it's been planned all along.
My God, is that kids on there? Make sure they take their shoes off. I have a sinking feeling that things could get rather nasty, what with a terrorist in our midst. So, if you require a soundbite, I'll be holed up in my office with the door locked. Good day. But you've been sitting next to a murderer all morning. Yes, but look at him. If there were any way he could ever escape, do you think I would have brought him along? Why, trussed up like this, he looks almost cute. Anywho, Napu. Guess that leaves you, Lambert. I've got to deal with this bouncy badger of butchery, so I'm leaving this monster in your custody. This man is a danger to the community. Do not let him out of your sight.
Sure thing, boss.
Do not listen to anything this monster says.
Got it.
You're to tell him nothing personal, or he'll try to use it against you.
Okie doke.
I mean it. Don't even tell him what hand you wipe your arse with. Believe me, you do not want Barnsley Noble inside your head.
I was fine before. Now I'm crapping myself.
Terror has struck. As a result, Meeks is strangely absent. He shouldn't miss this. What the hell? There's a kid on there with shoes! Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all! I'm from the Giant Ceremonial Items Commission of the Mayor's Office.
Ah, suppose you'll be wanting these scissors back.
Indeedy do.
Well, just try and take them then.
You made it sound like you were going to make a bigger deal of it.
Nonsense. Always happy to help. Oh, and sir, if I may...
Had to squeeze that last one in, did ya?
Wrong. Had to squeeze that last one out. Ha, 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 ha.
I've got everything I need out of that cob jockey.
So, the wife turns to me last night and asks me if I smoke after sex. I said, I don't know, love. I've never looked. Uh-oh. What's the matter?
Just cold, man. Cold. I'm cold.
Cut the crap. I know a flaky Charlie fit when I see one.
Whatever, man. I'll come clean. You've got me. Whatever. Just need one more fix, then I can go straight. The bugs are coming. Get them off of me. They're burrowing. Need a fix, need a fix, need a fix,
Oh,
need a
man,
fix.
he's going sheen on me. Here's your sign. Now, remember our deal. I get some.
Then come. You.
He won't come if I'm here. Ha! It's been years since I spoke smackhead. Funny how fast it all comes rushing back.
Totes, usual.
Hey, fix.
Oh man, you've gone too long. Mr. Fix will take care.
Salutations, compadres.
Hey, who's the stiff?
Hickle.
Oh, yeah, you heard him. I'm cool. Just a regular jive chicken, much like yourselves, looking to score.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
My friends call me Mr. Dope Fiend. Yep, hoping to get smegged out on some nose candy real soon.
Gimme.
Yeah, give him. And if I may...
Well, he sounds legit. All right, man. Hey, man, what gives?
Sorry, my friends don't call me Mr. Dope Fiend. That was a bit of sneaky undercover jargon. I'm usually more commonly known as Detective Inspector Hector.
Oh, bum. I should have guessed before the question earlier.
I'm on a very tight schedule. It's not normally like me, but if you give me the drugs, I'll let you off with a warning.
Works for me. Pretty much standard procedure in this town, yeah.
Righto. Ciao, boys. Here you go, darling. Put this on your buns. And that is not an invitation for an act of gross public indecency, which would make me feel even more nauseous than your cooking.
Oh, what is it?
Powdered sugar?
But most of my cakes are 99% sugar anyway.
Oh, but is it powdered?
Well, hell, why not? Everybody likes sugar, right? Little Kiefer can't get enough of it. Why, when he gets his hands on a bowl, he just keeps eating it and eating it till it's gone.
Go on, a light dusting over the top of everything.
Hey, you guys smell that? Wow, that baking reminds me of dear old Mum. Give me a slice of whatever you're selling. Wow, this cake is stupefyingly horrible, but I must have more.
Gordon Ramsay's wig, this is damagingly addictive.
Sweet Lord, it's like having my tongue run over a cheese grater by Nigella before she got fat.
Hey, this one had a file in it. I lost 3 teeth, which means there's now more room in my mouth for more cake. Ha ha!
File saved.
Wait, mister, I owe you a cake.
Keep it, darling. I got what I came for. Go ahead and sell mine onto one of these mugs, but do Keefer a favour and start up an ISA. For I have a sneaking suspicion that he and I will be meeting in a professional capacity in the not-too-distant future. Hey, can I have a go?
Hey, you the guy that improved that girl's cakes?
Yeah.
Then no, you can't.
Look, it's like a little tiny stationery salesman with targets on. Happy belated birthday.
Do vicious murderers celebrate birthdays? It's hard to imagine him with a party act playing musical chairs and eating Rice Krispie buns. Actually, scratch that, I just did. 3 cheers for health and safety. I just hope I don't get back strain from carrying it around in me pocket. Not exactly a pocket rocket, is it? Right, let's go save the town, while at the same time make all the children cry. It's like getting cream and marshmallows. Gotta be quick about it. Brill! Badge is gonna fly. Now to do something about these ropes. Well, Barnsley, some things don't.
Oh, Hector!
Arsebags.
So long, and thanks for all the help.
That tosser's not getting away. I am bringing him down. All right, Barnsley. Prepare to receive the arse. What in the only living toss?
That's right, Hector. I've got your partner. Do you save the innocent or punish the guilty? What do you do, Hector? Hector, I may be your partner and we've been through so much together, but you can't let him escape. Shoot!
Oh, suits me fine. Nice knowing you, Lambert. Guess I'm gonna need a new partner. Sweet holy mother of mayhem, isn't this thing over yet? Wait a minute. You just ingested 10,000 doses of arsenal. So why are you not a horrific, ravenous, marauding mutant bastard from Crazy Town?
Simple. I swallowed the antidote. Your partner, on the other hand... Sadly for your partner, I only ever made 1 dose of the antidote, and it's currently residing right here.
Not for long. Right, we're not taking any chances this time. Your festival is deserted, your plans are ruined, and the only reason you aren't dead yet is because you're the only man who can save my partner. Now, where can I get more antidote?
You can't. The only cure you'll ever find is currently residing in my tummy. Good luck with that.
Gents, keep your eyes on this turd bucket until I can find a way to deal with Lambert. You got that? Close enough. There's a bit of that gloop left in the bottle. Never know. Who's hungry then? All right, Barnsley. You won't cough up the antidote? Then I'm coming in after it.
You animal! What was that horrible stuff?
You know, I've been trying to work that out myself all day.
I must imagine happy food.
What, like a steak and kidney milkshake?
Celery.
Goose liver, roly-poly.
Muesli.
Pork scratchings on a bed of Marmite rocket.
Quinoa. Whew. That did it. You're not getting my antidote that easily.
His stomach's stronger than that, Clocksmith. Maybe I'll need to take it to the next level. All right, Barnsley, you won't cough up the antidote? Ever wonder what a puppy in a dryer feels like? You know, given time, I could probably forgive you for what you did to my partner, To the townspeople, to the 37 cops you shot, to Filthy Rich, to that badger and I'm sure countless other woodland creatures. But dressing me in an hospital gown and making me look a div in public, that is not on.
You really think of no one but yourself, do you?
Sorry, did you say something? I couldn't hear you over the sound of retching. Oh, there he goes. That's it. Get it all up. No time to look for sterilised gloves or forceps or any of that. Just gonna have to go for it. Well, at least I don't have to eat it. The day Lambert became a bigger bastard than me, the boys back at the station will never let me live it down. Loaded. Now, let's finish this thing. I could use a nap. Have you been working out? Oi, Lambert! Open wide, you mutated son of a...
Wow, what a migraine. I don't remember much of what happened.
All you need to know is it's over now. And if it wasn't for me, you'd be dead. So you owe me big time.
Well, thanks, boss.
That, and you ate 4 people.
Me? Release me! Someone! Please!
Let's get this moron brought back down to justice.
Release me!
As you wish. Well, that's one more head case off the streets. Plenty more running round loose out there, that's guaranteed. They don't call this place the crime capital of Britain for nothing. I was the unwitting accomplice to his twisted plans, and in the end, he met his horrible fate by my hands. Does that make me just as bad as him? If it does, Lambert, you'd better cover that up in your report, which is due on my desk tomorrow.
Oh, I was hoping to take the night off.
Sorry, Lambert. Police work never ends. Not until the admin's done. Oh, I've got something for you.
For me? Really?
It's the first place ribbon for the Strictly Come Gurning contest. After you ingested that toxin, I'd never seen such a hideous, mutated freak of nature as you, Lambert. You deserve it.
Oh, thanks. I won something. I'm truly chuffed, Hector.
Come on. If we hurry, we can catch the off licence before it shuts. I'll let you buy me a crate of beer as a little thank you for saving your ugly arse.